Hi, this is Alec Pasella with this week's Daus You Know. I've taken the last couple of weeks off, pretty heavy travel schedule, but I am back and so is summer. So I am coming to you from a property that I have a relationship with the owner and have been handling this property for him for a few years. And I think I've said several times that one of the fascinating things about real estate is the people that you meet and the businesses that they're involved in. And this is no different, but in a little different kind of way. So this particular property, and I'll pan around here and you'll be able to see it in the background, was an industrial building. And this client bought a business that was failing in the early 70s. I think it was called Union Carbide and Tooling. So it was a machine shop just like the hundreds of machine shops, probably thousands of machine shops that were in Cleveland in the 60s and 70s. This particular one was failing, but he saw great potential in it. So he bought it in the early 70s, and over the next 25 years it turned out to be a very profitable business venture for him. The interesting thing about this particular property, though, was that the business included the real estate. So not only is the 12,000 square foot building included in that business acquisition that he made, but so was the billboard that's behind me. So you may recognize, I'm going to step out of the picture here, and if you are a long-time Clevelander or even a short-time Clevelander, you may well recognize that sign. It is the famous Goodyear time and temperature sign. Very visible from both 77 and 480, the Valley View Bridge. Everyone that's been around Cleveland for, say, any more than 5 or 10 years certainly is very familiar with this sign. So that billboard, that structure, was included in the business transaction that my client made back in the early 70s. So a couple interesting things about this billboard. It was constructed in 1946, so right after World War II. 210 feet high, but the pilings go another 120 feet down. He has it checked every 5 or so years by a structural engineer, and that sign has moved a grand total of 3/8 of an inch. So over 70 years, the wind, the stresses that's been under, it's only moved 3/8 of an inch in over 70 years. So very interesting part of Cleveland lore, and to think that that billboard was attached to this building, which was attached to a failing business in the early 70s. So that is this week's Daus You Know. Hope you enjoy this beautiful weather, have a great weekend, and a profitable week ahead. Thanks.